as a Martin, our people, we have to work together, you know. So moving forward,
You just need to get back to basics, and from there you could see everything.
Do not settle for less in life. And entrepreneurship is the best way to go. Working for yourself, 2 thumbs up. Wonderful, good afternoon to all of our St. Martin people and all of our SOS family all around the world. Welcome to your program, Strictly Business. I'm your host, Mr. Brian Barry, alongside your co-host, Mr. Julian Rolox Jr. Call up a friend, call up a family member and tell them, listen, it's Sunday, a wonderful, blessed afternoon from 12 p.m. until 12:30 p.m. We got Strictly Business on SOS Radio 95.9 FM. So call up a friend and call up a family member and tell them to tune in right now for another great and interesting program. Of course, before we get started, we'd like to shout out to all of our sponsors. You'll be looking for a great place to do some grocery shopping. The number one place to go and visit, that is the Aki Supermarket, located right there on the Illage Road, for all your grocery shopping needs today. And also for the ladies as well, for the men, if you're looking for that fresh haircut today or during the week, number one barbershop to go and visit, that's the Los Mejores Barbershop, located right there on the Illage Road as well, for that fresh haircut. And during the week, from Monday to Saturday, open from 5:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. You're looking for some entertainment, for some great movies to watch. Get your movies on DVDs, get your movies on your USB key or your hard drive. Number one place, that's the Video Block in French Quarter. If you're thinking movies, think the Video Block right there in French Quarter. Now, if you want some great food to eat, we got Jerky's. We got Jerky's Tiki Hut right there on the Illage Road for some great tasting barbecue chicken and ribs. And of course we got Jerky's next to the Plaza Casino as well. And also we got Jerky's right over the hill, that's Caribbean Jerky's right across from the Megaplex. And not forgetting we got Fat Boy Jimmy right there on the Pondville for some great delicious barbecue. We also like to thank GB, our water and electricity company. GB, thank you so much for your continued support. And if you're looking for apartments or commercial spaces, number one place to call, that is J&J Properties. Give them a call at 588-1216. That is J&J Properties, 588-1216. And if you're looking to buy some great electronics, number one place to go and visit right there on Front Street, that is Bold Chance Electronics Store. Thank you, Bold Chance, for your continued support. For all your electronic needs today, go and visit Bold Chance. Then last but not least, we got Stasha's restaurant right there next to Aki Supermarket. Again, for some great tasting food, give Stasha's a call today at 550-9108 or 524-9834. That is Stasha's, 550-9108 or 524-9834. Thank you to all our sponsors. Brother Rolox in the house, good afternoon.
What's up, brother? How you doing? How you doing this morning?
Bless, man. Another
good?
wonderful Sunday.
SS Radio, you know, all our people are listening to us, you know. Someday a guy told me about how you keep up the program. I like to listen to all you.
Yep. I get that all the time, man. Very encouraging.
Very encouraging.
Very
you know,
good.
you like to hear us speak, you know, because we go at it, we talk about the country, we talk about different topics.
Yeah.
You know, I would like to give a shout out to my dad also, he's listening to us, you know.
Big up to the senior.
Big up to the senior. I thank him every day for everything, brother, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today.
Absolutely.
You know? So you give thanks for that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
You appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
Yes.
We work hard every day.
Yes.
You know, and we push forward. Of course, we thank SOS Radio also. You know, because every Sunday Billy comes out for us to be here, for we to do our thing.
Oh, yes.
You know, of course, Melo too.
Of course.
Shout out to Melo. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, how things?
Everything moving on.
How things running? How the country running?
Moving forward, man. The country running poco.
Poco.
Yeah.
Right. Bro, you know,
gotta give and take.
I was listening to Parliament meeting. You should really listen to the Parliament meetings, bro. You should really
I do catch on the other radio station. I think it won't be the parliamentarians, it'll be the ministers every Wednesday or so. It's the ministers, right?
Well, you have the COM, you know, so
the press briefing.
That
why it is here.
You know, the Council of Ministers, the
Right.
stock, etc.
Right.
But you have also the members of Parliament that they talk, they bring certain discussions forward,
Correct.
and etc. You know, and I was recalling, I was seeing, just telling you guys, MP Christopher Manuel, he was saying that. Actually, I couldn't believe what I was hearing, but anyway, he was saying that the Minister of Rumi now is asking, because Christopher Manuel, when he was minister, he paid overtime.
Okay.
Because the guys was working after hurricane.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, and I think that's how it should be, because they worked. You know what I'm saying? And this minister now
is asking for them to pay back the money.
Pay back the money, which is just ridiculous.
You know, and bro, I really I don't know what's going on in this country. You know, and these people that they put in to execute. You know, but you see the problem is, Brian, is you see these guys they don't care, bro, because they ain't sweat for no vote. You know, Christopher Manuel and these guys, they went by your door. They know your struggle. You know, when you as a minister, I see it as a right. You know, I appoint you as a free right. You know, and they do, not all of them, but you get like the minister of Rumi and do as he please. You know, how can you tell these people that worked hard to pay back?
Yeah. But those
the money.
You think he's making a decision on his own, or he's being advised?
Bro,
by
I don't know, I don't know,
But it's
I don't know,
strange,
but
right?
it doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
You know, if you're right in your head, you would never even state something like that. You know, and when I was hearing Christopher Manuel talk about it, it really shook me. You know, because you wonder what are these guys thinking? You know, what are bro? It's impossible.
Yeah.
I just couldn't even imagine
Yeah.
it coming from a minister, you know. And then I would see when Christopher Emmanuel was talking, the minister was spanking his face. You know, Christopher was saying he's spanking his face, you know. But it's incredible, bro. You know.
But what is the rightful reason to do that?
I don't know, brother. I don't know what the reason is, you know, and I have no interest of knowing neither. These people work, bro. They work hard, so they get paid for their money.
Right.
You wouldn't imagine that if they work extra overtime, what they will do it for free? They have to get paid, bro. They have to get paid. As I was telling you the other day, bro. Give and take. St. Martin had get really clean up after her.
Of course.
Fast.
It's
bro.
obvious.
Good work was done.
It's obvious.
You know, excavators
fast.
in the road.
Yeah.
You know, moving. You had different places like MP was saying was the dump right there, like by Kim Shaw, next to the movies, and they had to move all of this. You know, I don't know what the amount was.
Yeah.
Okay, but point is they had to get paid.
Yeah. And for,
You know?
for us who experienced a hurricane and the disaster after the fact, seeing how the place was, I show me and most people when you were driving, you were saying, but how are they going to clean this up?
Bro,
when they going to clean this up?
I was like, bro, I told you after
really
Hurricane
horrible.
Irma, I was sitting down and I was telling myself, how where we going from here, bro? You know, bro, had businesses. Yesterday I was talking to a guy. Had businesses right here in St. Martin, bro. They got what you call a law office. The guys get fed up and move out because after the hurricane, when you see how the state of St. Martin is, you don't feel like moving, bro. Have people, you know, gonna just I done with this. I gone. You know what I'm saying? So that is something that I was looking at. But again, Brian, when you get the time, you know, you look at the meetings. It's really interesting, bro. And you see the young parliamentarians who getting up and speaking their mind, you know, talking about different things, you know, Rolando Bryson and those other guys. You know, it's really great to see them in action. You know, yeah, man, there's a young guy, so, you know, it's too bad they're not really in government, you know, but they can speak their mind in opposition. You know what I'm saying? So that is great. That is great. So that's why you got the time, you have to look into that.
Yeah, I do see now and again a few videos on the Facebook page of the government, the late parliamentarians meet. I do see it. But when is it for the people out there for their knowledge? Is it every week, every Wednesday, every?
You know, bro,
I know the minister's press briefing every Wednesday. I know that for sure.
I don't know of the meetings of the parliament. But I have a parliament now is there's showing on Facebook.
Yeah, I do see it.
So what the people of St. Martin can do, they can go on Parliament of St. Martin, like the page, and
you do get that notification.
yes, and then you
do see it.
Yeah, you put a notification whenever it go live.
Yes,
they
you get a message.
They buzz you.
Yes.
You know, whenever they go live, they buzz me.
Yeah.
So when they buzz me, usually it takes sometimes hours.
Yeah.
So if I'm in the office or whatever, I look at it, or after maybe it stays there.
Yeah.
So after maybe in the evening you're home relaxing, you just sit down and
browse
you browse through it. You don't have to look at all the 3 hours, but you just browse through it, see that certain things, because some parliamentarians sometimes they just talk and you don't even want to listen to them. You know, but some of them really do talk
sense.
Making sense.
You know,
Good
some
points.
talk good points.
Yes.
You know,
I
because
agree.
sometimes people stand up and talk, bro. They talk all day, and when you're done, you won't understand not a word what they say. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but they have parliamentarians that when they speak, you want to hear them, and then you understand what they're saying. You know, so it's interesting to look into.
Awesome.
So
yeah, that's great info for the public.
So
to know
that's great info for the
on
public.
Facebook.
Another thing I would like to touch, bro, is in the week past there, I got a video on my phone of a big fight bus out in the Peters College. You know what? Did you saw that video?
Yes, I saw it happen on Friday.
Yeah. What was your son was
Yes.
What was the first thing to your mind?
Me as a father, and me being me, right? On the road, I'm working. To be totally honest, I got that video sent to me by my wife. My wife, of course, she's concerned, and she said, "Look at what's happening in MPC." And
of course, when your son and your daughter goes to that school,
bro, unbelievable, and how this, how that. Me, I didn't even watch 20 seconds of the video, right? I put it on while I'm driving. Bam, fight, 2 girls, da da da, bam bam. I quickly message her. I said, "Hon, that ain't nothing new." Straight up, and it ain't in my mind again. That's nothing new, because for me, I've been to MPC. That's the school I went to. Right now, we have camera phones, so you're seeing it on social media. But I've been there and I've seen fights between girls and boys fighting girls, the opposite. I've seen gang fights. I've seen it all happening in MPC when I used to go to school. Ain't nothing new. The only thing is now it's more visible to everybody, right? And most importantly, what I said as well, is there are children, there are kids who go to school to learn, and then there's some children who go to school to pick fights. So there's bullying that will never stop.
Yeah.
So my main concern is, okay, is it my son who's in that? That's all I was concerned about. You know, is it, somebody that I know that is fighting? Because I tell my son all the time, you go to school for one thing, that's to learn.
You don't go to fight.
Then there's recess for you to relax, and again, when that bell rings, you go back to class to learn. But there's some children who go to school with a light bag. I remember seeing children with how come you want a books in your bag? What you school to do?
So just come to bully.
They come to bully, they come to play, they come to check the girls or the
long time ago my father started to.
And your father teach at MPC as well.
There, right? Long time ago, and he told the teachers that the children have children in school using drugs, and they laughed at him. And bro, up to this day, they have children at that school using drugs.
It gotten worse.
And it gotten worse.
Worse.
Because back in the day, people don't like to hear those type of things.
Gotten worse, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
We could blatantly say right now as we speak, right? When I was going to school, they had little incidents, bam, that wasn't being videotaped and whatnot. But it's only when you get catch, you hear there's children having sex in school, in classrooms, or in a bathroom. It happens. Wow. So at the end of the day, we could sit here and say bad parenting, blame it on the parents, that. But again, the parents can't go to school for the child.
Yeah.
You could only tell that child certain things and then hope that they listen, and when they go to school, they're very responsible.
But what can be done though, bro? Avoiding use of drugs, avoiding weapons in school. I don't know. It can.
I'm sure right now, even when I was going to school, they started to use metal detectors. They started to check your bags. You had long lines of waiting to go in school. It became like a prison. I could remember, God rest his soul, we had a security guard, Michael, had to be stopping fights all the time. Then we had another security guard named Plantain.
So what are you saying then, bro? Nothing can be done?
Again, it's
because
be,
not every school is the same, bro.
Again, it's becoming as like a prison, because you have in MPC now predominantly black children that are going to school.
So why you have schools that the children can behave decent and
yeah, but
possible.
Again, predominantly black going to MPC, right? Then you have overpopulation. You got too much children in the school, too much children in a class or a teacher. You understand that they can't handle it. There's peer pressure with these children. There's so many different factors that are contributing to fights. Because again, it's not only physical bullying, it's online bullying. 90% of the children that are in the school, all of them have a phone, all of them on Facebook. Facebook is a distraction for me and you. Imagine for teenagers, imagine for children. You look at what she said, look at what he posts, look at this, look at that, look at what he wearing. You're right. So right now we could say why it doesn't happen in the Indian schools, why it don't happen with the Chinese or and whatnot. Again, they teach their children you go to school to learn. And again, the society that they live in, they exclude themselves from the outside.
Yeah.
You would see when I go to the supermarkets, the children they come. I go to many of the Chinese supermarket. 2-3 of the children, they're there sitting and they're doing their homework.
Or what they can do
in the
maybe
business.
is divide the school.
Yeah, but then we need more schools.
Bro, let me explain you something.
We need more
Let me
schools.
explain you something, bro. When I used to go to school, right,
Mhm.
in Curacao. Bro, in Curacao, to them guys ain't easy.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm explaining you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's management of the school, Brian.
Mhm.
Brian, if they catch you with anything, a weapon,
Mhm.
bro, that's it, you're gone. You
Correct.
can't come back.
Correct.
They don't care if you go to school,
Mhm.
go home, don't
Mhm.
come back here.
Mhm.
That's it.
Mhm.
If they find you doing anything, bro,
Yeah.
you get expelled.
But they do that here as well. But again, that leads to another detrimental factor.
But bro, then how you gonna arrange it?
How that society gonna grow? You expelled this bad child.
No, but wait, Brian. So then keep the school how it is then.
No, they cannot keep it how it is.
That's what I'm telling you, so something has to be done.
But what is the solution?
You tell me. That's what I'm telling you.
No, we know it from day one. We need more schools. We
Don't
need
start
more
about that
schools. It's a fact. We need more schools. They need to get land and build more schools because the schools are overpopulated. The same way you look at the school system, you look at the living system. Areas where there's a high populated of too much in one area, there's crime, there's this, there's drugs, there's what going on because again.
You know what
overpopulation.
catch my eyes when I was watching the video?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they had about 6 or 7 girls fighting. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You see any Chinese in there? Any Indians?
Again, what school?
Remember we have
Predominantly black.
We have a lot of Chinese here, bro.
Correct.
Chinese go
But-
to school too.
But all of them are not in MPC. I agree with you. I ain't seen no Chinese.
No
I ain't
Indians.
seen- Yeah, they are other schools more privatized.
No, but the people have. But our young
Okay.
people have to realize these things, bro.
I get what you're going, but let's be devil's advocate here. You think right now in China, where there's a Chinese school, there's no big fights, there's no
The
bullying.
fighters come out. Yes.
So we
yes.
can't say there's no Chinese.
But we have to
Particularly
learn.
right
We have
now.
to learn from them, bro. We have because,
Yeah,
bro.
but they fight as well. That's what I'm telling you. Right now
No,
in
but
China, they have big
the
fights in
Chinese that
school.
come here in St. Martin, bro, they teach the children to stay away from headaches, stay
Stay-
away from. I know you tell your son.
Stay away from them.
I know you tell your son,
Uh-huh.
stay away from problems. All right,
Of
or wrong?
course.
Whenever you see somebody looking for trouble, just walk away.
Mhm.
You don't tell him that.
Of course. Of course.
You have to, like you say, you can't throw the fault on the parents, but you
No,
have to tell.
still partially on the parents.
Still partially?
Yes, not 100%.
Because, like you say,
Mhm.
how you could find children in school with no books in their bag,
Mhm.
and the parent just drop them at
Yeah.
school. Explain me.
Yeah. But again, you assuming the parents drop them. Not all.
True,
Majority
yeah.
of them they kept the school bus. Daddy and mommy don't go and work. You know, or daddy and mommy sleeping while they up, they get ready to go. You know, so partially yes, it's on the parents. But again, the minds that we are building, the school, the children today, the mindset that we are building, they need more attention where they're not getting attention. You understand what I'm saying? Because the system is so overpopulated that right now with these children, of course they're going to need some social kind of help and whatnot, but they're so overcrowded that it's not going to be
But
really,
that, look, you talk
it's
something
not going to
there.
be the value that
They
they're
have
going to
social
get.
help there?
Of course, bro. Of course. But wait, you're forgetting. We live in a society right now that where you can't even discipline children. You understand?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't discipline them. So you will
Back
have
in my day, they used to discipline
yeah,
us,
you
bro.
would have this rude child in social and you're trying to speak to them. They could care what you saying. Call my mother if you want. Call my father if you want. Or my father even living with me. You know, they will start to throw these talks and now the social worker will see, hey, this is where the problem lies. This child is being raised only by one parent maybe, or the parent isn't around as much, or they have big brothers or big sisters who don't worry. There's always some underlying story that child, when they come to school now, that's their feeding ground of making mischief. You understand? And sometimes it's not that child, but who they hang around with that push them, you know, towards bullying or fighting or push you here or hit. there's so many factors, because right now in society too, there's no love. Meaning, I come to school and you mess up on my shoe, but I have to deal with you. If I don't deal with you, my partner watching me, but how you leave a man just thing up on your shoe, and you won't even hit him a map, you won't push him, you won't cuss him off, you won't hit him some bad words. So there's no, hey, it's okay, man. That was a cool, man, no problem. There's none of that. This girl, she just push you by mistake, but how you leave, she push you. So there's a more peer pressure and a more of, you have to be bad. If you ain't bad, you're soft.
Yeah.
If you don't fight and if you don't swear words, or if you don't smoking, or if you don't doing this, you're soft. So now your child mentality, you have to have your child mentality so strong that, listen here, don't be a follower, be a leader. You go to school to learn, there's a time for everything. When it's time to play, you're going to play. But once you go to school, try your best to learn. Do some sports, do some things, keep yourself busy. Don't just linger. But the school is so big again that you have people rubbing on each other that your child is trying to be in a cool, cool factor, with a cool crowd. They want to be singled out as lame,
and like you say, bro, children just come to school sometimes to bully.
Yeah.
Because my father taught me in school though, walk away. But don't leave them bully you though. Stand up for yourself. You know? Because sometimes they just keep harassing.
And if it don't happen in school, it happen outside school. You know, because we're like I say, when I saw the video, it ain't nothing new. Because we
and girls, bro, girls
bro, we
fighting.
could go back in history. I remember enough fights. Sundial versus MPC, MPC versus Academy. I could go on and on. After school, we meeting in tongue. You understand? No, your child is either the one who wants to see us fight and go into the fight, or smart enough to say, boy, something will happen here, let me move away, let me go the other direction. That was my mentality.
Yeah.
I'm not the one who, fight, and I run in to see what's going on. I don't hear about it. I walk in this way, because if anything happens over there, I wasn't there. No, you can't. Sometimes you would say you can't teach a child that, because my mother, my father never had to tell me that. It was just me trying to be me and be safe. You know? So children know we have to encourage them. You don't have to be cool. You don't have to be bad to be cool. You remember the campaign they have right now, Too Cool to Look?
Yeah.
Awesome campaign.
Yeah.
So again, we need more awareness of things like that.
Yeah.
To be cool, you don't need to drink, you don't need to smoke, you don't need to have the latest iPhone, the latest Samsung to be cool.
But again, bro, you say more school, and in Parliament they was also talking about that. We need more schools.
Absolutely, that's one of our main priorities right now.
We need more schools. We need more schools.
You understand? It's a big problem. Listen, Samantha, we have so many problems because, again, we're an island which is a cup which is being overflown. You understand what I'm saying? We're busting at the seams. We ain't got enough land for everybody.
Yeah.
The children want to come back. We ain't got enough jobs for them. The children who come back, they need to live somewhere. We ain't got no homes for them. The children who are here now, who are making more children, we ain't got enough space for school for them. So right now, that's why it's a immigration issue as well, because we got border, we got more people coming, and our locals here ain't got a place already. You understand? Yeah. We could go into this, even on the friend side. I know certain landlords, they would have in their place of establishment, in their apartments, right? You're a landowner. Because on the friend side, you know, they have the CAF and the help and whatnot.
Yes.
They mostly would have these people who are on that because they know for sure they're getting that money from the government to be able to pay the rent.
Yeah.
Either they paid it all or they paid it help in the hand or a half or whatever it is the case, I really don't know. But they would more interestly, hey, so now you would get maybe a Spanish or Haitian or whoever who are on that.
Yeah.
The local who is not on that. Hey, you're on your own, huh? You're on your own because where you can get that money from, maybe you lose your job or you, but majority of the locals, they're not looking out for no handout, they're not on the CAF, they're not on that system of begging to get money. But the foreigners who come here, they're going to milk that system. So we have so much issues that needs to be cut off, but it's not being cut off, it's still being more help. You know, that social issue that we have on the French side right now, it's killing us.
Yeah. Indeed.
In the schools over here too, overpopulated.
Yeah.
You could have 30 children in one classroom. Right now they have so much issues here on the French side where they're saying that the conditions of the school right now for back to school time in September, it's not acceptable for the children.
I would say to honest brother, they have to, when we talk about it, sending children abroad, try send them
more close by. They have a lot of islands here. They have universities and stuff. Because back then everybody used to send their children to Holland, you know. But Holland is changing now, you know. There's a lot of dropouts. There's
Big
no,
time.
A lot
Big
of
time,
dropouts.
big
A lot
time.
of children going ways
And
that
they
they're
shame
not
to come
supposed
back.
to go. And they shame to come
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Drugs, drinking. You know, there's a lot of issues in Holland right
I agree.
now. So we have to consider other parts and keep an eye on your son or your daughter. You know, because bro, when I was a younger cat, as they say, my parents never used to play with me, bro. My father never used to joke around. Bro, at a time my father told me if I don't change, he will send me to boot camp. I'm telling you, bro, I was going in a bad road with Caruso boys.
You see that?
You know, so he told me if you don't change, you're going to in a boot camp. I will make you change.
Yeah. You see, and that's a parent
Because he
taking
never used to play with me.
Exactly. That's a parent taking responsibility. Right now, as we speak, that same issue, you got guys like you in that kind of that attitude of being this, being that, but where the father be?
Yeah.
So is the parents, where the father be? The father either on the other side of the island, the other side of the world, who's a phone call away. Only he gets that call, and only he's there to discipline the child on the phone.
Yeah.
Talk to your son.
Yeah.
Talk to your son. But that's not enough. You can listen, yeah, whatever. If you had really cared, you'd have been here. If you had really cared, you and mommy would have been together. If you had really cared, I would have been more love.
I have a good partner, bro.
That's what
Time
happens.
running on us bad here, but
That's
last
what
thing,
happens.
I had a good partner. He get locked up, and his brother came Curacao to work for me. He came to Martin from Curacao after a hurricane, and bro, he had a year he didn't even look at his brother. So I asked him why. Why you know he's your brother? He told me, my brother never did listen to me. He talked, bro. Like you say now, talk to him, stop it, listen, do this, do that. He never did listen. So he has no obligation to go in that prison to look at him.
Right.
That's how we see it.
Yeah. Yeah. I
You
got
know?
you, yeah.
So you have to listen, bro. You have to listen at some point. Bro, we run out of time here.
Yeah. Great
St.
topic,
Martin,
great
thank
topic.
you. Nice topic, St. Martin. My father, thank you too. Villarola Senior, thank you for listening. Everybody out there, thank you for listening. Tuesday morning, Villarola Jr. is going to be here on SOS Radio with Billy D. Stay tuned, St. Martin. I'm going to be on the radio with Billy D. There's going to be fire, so listen to the radio station. And I'll be here early morning. 8:30 I'm going to be here. Thank you so much.
Awesome. St. Martin, thank you so much for listening. Let's really be serious with the parents out there. Listen, it's not 100% your fault, that fight, but you have to take the blame as well. You know, raise your children responsibly to become responsible adults. Let them understand that fighting in school it's not cool. You know, and right now we have social media where the world is seeing how they look, and they're watching them and they're watching you as a parent, so it's very embarrassing. So we got to cut that out that attitude, and try to change our children's mindset. So St. Martin, thank you very much.
That's really thank
Remember,
you.
life is all
Happy
about
business.
choices. So be careful who you choose and what you choose, because time waits unknown.
Thank you.